All right, y'all, we are back with another video, and here we go with corrupt Fani Willis. She seems like she's out of the blue, like she just finna get straight back to just trying to take out Donald Trump, and that right there is not gonna work. Not so fast, Fani Willis. It is not over. You is still in hot water, according to Miss Ashley Merchant and the pit bull Steve Sadow. So we're going to go ahead and dive straight into this. And like I said, this one right here is coming by Doug. I will leave the original video in the description. Make sure y'all go to Doug's channel. Let him know that I sent you, all right? He said, you won't believe what Fani Willis said in this new clip. And I'm hearing that she said some crazy stuff, like she still coming after Donald Trump. They said that she's trying to pull the woman card now. At first, she was pulling the race card when she went to the church. Now she's pulling the woman card, making it seem like all women are behind her because she's going after Donald Trump. Just all type of weird stuff, all type of lies like she always do. And I thought Judge McAfee said that he did not want her talking about this case in public, but she's still doing it. So let's see what Judge McAfee is going to say about that. Like I said, make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. And like I said, please do me a favor, watch the entire video so more people can see how corrupt this woman is. So please hit that like button, all right? Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight into it, and let's see exactly what type of lies Fani Willis is spewing right now.
There is brand new Fani Willis video dropped in an interview this weekend. And of course, it's her just spewing lies. I don't think she says one thing that's true. But it's very telling. And I'm going to do a quick catch up on Harrison Floyd, the only black defendant of Trump's co-defendants in this whole case. I think he's kind of been forgotten. I want to give him a little bit of media here. But first, Fani Willis, welcome to Doug in Exile. I'd love to have you subscribe, get us over the next hump. I want you in our gang. I want you in our group. I want you marching with us all the way to the election this fall.
I don't feel like my reputation needs to be reclaimed. Let's say it for the record. I'm not embarrassed by anything I've done.
So we're going to start with her lack of embarrassment. And boy, this lady, she has this is the definition of no shame. This is hubris.
Yep.
She has no remorse.
You know, I guess my greatest crime is I had a relationship with a man, but
that's one way of putting it. Does this look like, you know, I have some daughters and I dream of them having a relationship with a man. Is this what any father dreams of their daughter doing? That is hilarious that she would go, you have to go all the way back to so general. No, Fani, we're not pursuing you. You're not guilty of having a relationship with a man, you idiot. She's trying to be obtuse.
Yes, she is.
And this is, once again, this is how liars do it.
Yep.
You go all the way out, you start making these kinds of statements. She's a good liar.
That's not something that I find embarrassing in any way. And I know that I have not done anything that's illegal.
And there's another thing that lawyers always do. Well, they're hiding behind, well, it might be immoral, but it's not illegal. I didn't do anything illegal. Yeah, you did. You spent money on a Caribbean cruise, taxpayer dollars, Caribbean cruise. Now our court may not be smart enough to figure it out, but the rest of the entire world, anyone who has a brain rolling around in their head could figure it out.
And so I don't feel like my reputation needs to be reclaimed.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you never had a reputation in the first place. So.
And when I tell you the outpouring of women, and I'll tell you this, especially African-American women who will just say, we are so proud, you are such a good representative of us.
I want all of the African-American women out there to know, I do not cast aspersions on you by associating you with Fani Willis just because of your skin color. That would be stupid and racist and disgusting. So I want all you ladies out there to know, I don't think you're like Fani Willis. And she's going like, I'm leadership now. She's taking the charter. She's going, I'm your poster girl. Any African-American women out there happy that this is your brand?
But I would be lying to say it's only African-American women. I have had Caucasian women.
Oh, it's white women too. The Caucasians.
Oh my God.
The white women have been coming out of the woodwork saying, Fani Willis, you're just a great. Well, now she's the poster girl for white women. She's like the new Rosie the Riveter on the poster of what womanhood is.
Asian women, Indian women.
I didn't hear her mention any trans women. Are any trans women calling you up and asking if you're a hero for their movement, Fani?
I told Jeff one day, I didn't think I was the face of the feminist movement, but somehow I became it.
Oh, yeah, I love this too. B. Arthur, the Golden Girls, the feminists. Women need a man like a fish need a bicycle. This is your poster girl. I do dislike feminists enough to hang Fani Willis. This is what your movement is, feminist. Your home wrecker movement is a woman can just go pursue a man who's married and after his wife raised the children. You just steal him, go out on Caribbean cruises. The man can be totally inept to do his job, and you get him $1 million. This is the pinnacle of feminism. This is the suffragettes.
I think that women feel like women are treated differently when they're professionals.
Fani Willis, to my knowledge, was not treated differently than men. Look how
y'all see what she be doing. This is the type of crap that Fani Willis is constantly doing, just sitting there lying. Oh, like you heard what she said? I just had a relationship with a man. No, it ain't that the point that you had a relationship with this man. You took this man from another woman. They was married. You stole taxpayer dollars. You went on trips with this man. See, she ain't adding all that up in there. She up here just trying to play this dumb card to try to make everybody feel sorry for her. But we all know the truth. You took a married man that was married to his wife, and then come to find out you threatened his wife. You threatened the man's wife because she was going to tell everything. So this is the type of crap that Fani Willis is constantly doing and trying to get away with all these lies. Now she want to use all women been behind me. They've been calling me. They thank me for what I'm doing. Just playing this dumb card like she ain't did nothing wrong. This is what she doing, acting like she ain't did nothing wrong. Knowing good well she done did a whole lot wrong. She lied on the oath. She ain't gonna talk about that. She ain't gonna talk about how she threatened Terrence Bradley with saying you better not testify. She ain't gonna tell you that either. Throwing papers in the courtroom, getting attitudes. Then you got a spineless judge that just split the baby and just let her walk scot-free. And now she think that, oh, now I'm free. I can go ahead and start back prosecuting Donald Trump. No, that's not going to work because she can still be removed. Like I said before, according to Ashley Merchant and the Pitbull Steve Sadow. So it's still more stuff coming out about Fani Willis, and I don't know why she thinks she's out the blue right now, but she's not. But just sitting up here lying in this interview is just crazy. But she won't tell the truth what really happened, and she know good well that she's wrong, but she up here trying to act like she's innocent.
Nathan Wade, he's the one that had to step down. If anyone was treated differently, it's we hold men to a higher account than you because Nathan Wade stepped down and you got to stay. So how is that sexist now? How is this a woman's thing, if anything?
And they're proud to see someone that is strong and trying to do the right job.
I don't want my daughters to think that being strong is having indiscriminate love affairs and making all this money and grifting taxpayers and coming out and being just mean and coarse with your words and arrogant and pig-headed and non-repentant. That's not strength.
Right.
That's not how my mama does it. Okay. My mom is a strong woman. Fani Willis, you're weak.
Certainly flawed, like every human being is flawed.
And now she's hiding behind this, hey, I'm flawed like everybody. But you wouldn't admit to anything in court.
Exactly.
She would not publicly ever say anything. She just very generally, again, this is how liars do it. Going, hey, we're all flawed. I agree. First of all, we're all flawed. But be specific. What is the flaw? Are your opponents, is there anything that they've spoken? She's done nothing but defend herself in a church and said she's done nothing wrong. Half of it is. And then now she comes in with this, well, I'm not, now she's going to go into her, Jesus was crucified for being perfect.
My father has a saying, only one perfect man walked the face of the earth and they crucified him.
Yeah. And you should repent to that, to Jesus who was crucified for your sins.
I am not a perfect human being, but what I am.
This woman literally comparing herself to Jesus. This woman is ridiculous, man. Y'all hear these lies that she's doing in this interview? Yeah, I mean, just straight lies. And of course, it's coming from CNN. They'll sit there and let her just tell all these lies. I mean, come on. We seen it, Fani. We do not believe you not one bit. Not one bit that we believe you, because we know that you are sitting here just lying.
Is a hardworking human being and a human being that loves the community I serve.
Anybody believe that?
Oh, God.
I don't think she's hardworking.
If you love the community you serve, then why in the world is you going after Donald Trump and not trying to stop the crimes and people getting hurt, killed, and all type of stuff? Why you ain't focusing more on that to try to keep the streets of Atlanta clean? Why you ain't worried about that? Why is you just worried about getting up every day going after Donald Trump? You and Letitia James are the same people. She don't care about New York. That woman only care about trying to take down Donald Trump. That's the only thing she cares about. Just like Fani Willis. The only thing Fani cares about is trying to take down Donald Trump. That's what she's trying to do. All these people be trying to do that to try to use taking down Donald Trump to get themselves reelected. That's what they trying to do. That's why she got people running against her now. And now she's trying to hurry up. She's trying to press the judge now to try to get the case going this summer. You know why? Because she's trying to get reelected, so if she can get Trump prosecuted, that'll help her out in reelection. That's what she's trying to do. So, I mean, it just don't make no sense with this woman just sitting here just lying like this. Like, come on. All of these women, her and Letitia James, only thing they doing is trying to use Donald Trump to make themselves some money and trying to get recognition and all that off trying to take down Donald Trump. That's what they both are trying to do. It's not going to work.
I don't think she prosecutes and goes after criminals in Fulton County. I think she's a disaster. I think she's lazy, and I think she's a grifter.
And who understands this seat does not belong to me. It belongs to the people, and as long as I'm here, I'm going to try to do the job in a way that's honorable.
And if this is the definition of honorable in public, this is an embarrassment, a public embarrassment. Now let's get to our man Harrison Floyd. That's right. His biggest guilt is being black and not being called George Floyd. Harrison Floyd gets forgotten, destroyed, his reputation tarnished. He has been unfairly treated, I believe, because he's a black conservative and does not. And so he's the one guy. We're circling him down here. And I want to give him a voice. Here's his Twitter feed this weekend. Harrison Floyd. Georgia lied about the 2020 election. The White House, Department of Justice, and Georgia rhinos, that's Kemp, want me kept silent because I know the truth. I do want to document what he has said in public. It's important for me to document these legal statements on this channel. This is what Harrison Floyd has said. And then we just document that he's the only one being especially persecuted out of all of these Trump defendants. Here's the bullet points. Let's go over them together. This is according to Harrison Floyd. That's why I'm the only one not offered pre-negotiated bond. He was the only one jailed, the only one denied bond and lawyer, the only one that district attorney attempted to revoke bond, and the only one not notified about a bond modification. Now, I only want to know if every other time that a black person is treated unfairly in this country, it is some kind of an indictment against the system about systemic racism. Where are the black civil rights leaders coming out in defense of Harrison Floyd? You're a fraud, Al Sharpton. You're a fraud, Jesse Jackson. Yep. You're all a fraud. All of Black Lives Matter is a fraud. DA Fani Willis is a fraud for claiming it was racism that we brought it out against her. What about this one guy? I see only one black defendant, and he's the only one who got jailed. Where are the black civil rights leaders? Where's the ACLU?
Hey, Doug is completely right about that. Where they at? Why they ain't talking about this? Because y'all know a lot of us talked about this. Me, Doug, Ben, a lot of us talked about this. And he's right. You don't hear nobody else talking about this. He was the only black guy that was jailed. But they just look past it. Won't say anything about it. This is the world we live in. But that's what I like about Doug, because Doug is going to call that crap out just like I am. Wherever I see fit, I'm going to call it out. But he is exactly right here.
Where's the NAACP? They're liars. They're grifters.
Mm-hmm.
They have no interest in justice for the black man. If he was a Democrat on the other side, they'd all come out for him because it was always only about grifting for Democrats and nothing to do with the civil rights that they claim. Let's go to the court case with Judge McAfee, completely confused at how utterly corrupt Georgia's voting system is.
The Blue Crest sorting and signature verification machine would take the ballot envelope and scan it and create an image of it. Image appears on screen with a signature exemplar, and the two are compared that way.
Okay.
So my understanding is now the Blue Crest sorting and signature verification machine was not working, or?
No, we didn't use it.
So this is McAfee getting information from the lawyers.
Okay.
These are Floyd's side, and they're talking about, well, the machines, they scan image, and McAfee's going like, well, they were working, they weren't working, and he goes, no, they were working, we just didn't use them, which makes the votes illegal. Legally, that's not my opinion.
They did not use that.
Not use it.
So for the item you're requesting to obtain for the scans of all the outer envelopes, they would have to rescan those again, is what we're hearing.
Well, it sounds like they were never scanned to begin with, and so.
And look, that's McAfee going, well, we can rescan these images. I mean, they were lost, but now we can rescan them. And he goes, oh no, son. Oh no, judge. They were never scanned in the first place. You don't rescan them. They've never been scanned once.
I don't know. Unless they were scanned, I want the scanned version.
Right.
That they had on that day.
So are there any documents in the county's possession of these items having already been scanned?
Not that I'm aware of, but I can check at headquarters and see if they do have it.
It's McAfee going, has anything been scanned? He's trying to throw them a bone. I mean, you can at least lie to me in this court and say they were scanned so we can buy some time and go looking for them.
Yeah, might well lie, because Judge McAfee, he sat there and just let Fani Willis lie. He let Terrence Bradley lie. He let Nathan Wade look in the air for 15 seconds before he had to think of a lie. He let Fani Willis just throw papers and yell, didn't do anything about it, and yet this woman still get to stay on the freaking case. That is just crazy. This judge is spineless. It seems like anybody can get over on him. I've said this plenty of times, that all he did was split the baby by letting Donald Trump appeal, which Trump shouldn't even never had to appeal, because Fani Willis should have been removed from this case. She should have been removed from this case, so Trump should even have to appeal this. But that's what he did by letting her stay on, because he knew Trump wasn't going to appeal it, and he could just get this case out of his hands. Because he's up for re-election. He wants to be re-elected. So he didn't want to hurt nobody's feelings, according to Fox News and everybody that called him out, because he was up for re-election. Even Judge Janine went off on him. So, I mean, we ain't stupid. We know what's going on.
Right there. I'm not aware of any votes being scanned. And McAfee's put it together in his head going, wait a minute, that makes them illegal votes. And that makes everything Harrison Floyd said right. So why is Harrison Floyd going to jail?
Okay. So the difference here is not so much that there's a total new rescanning. It's what was scanned and is still in your possession from that day.
Well,
Are we making the distinction here?
Nothing was scanned, Your Honor.
Holy smokes. What? Nothing was scanned?
Nothing.
Yes. Nothing was scanned. You know why Harrison Floyd went to jail? Because Harrison Floyd told the truth.
Okay. So we're absolutely clear. We're talking about the outer return envelopes in November 2020. Okay. So.
Okay. So we're completely screwed in public now. And he does nothing. Publicly exposed. This is what we're shouting at. This is what we're saying is ridiculous. Fani Willis is out walking around going, I did nothing. You jailed Harrison Floyd.
Yep.
You sicko.
Shout out to Doug, man. Another great video by Doug. And like I said, this woman just sitting here just lying to the public because she know the Democrats are going to eat it up. She, like I said, now, remember I said that she went to the courthouse. I mean, not the courthouse, but she went to the church trying to put God in her mess, trying to bring God into it. God has nothing to do with this dumb stuff that you've been doing. You took a man's from his wife. And then she gonna get in this interview. Oh, all I did was have a relationship with a man. No, you should have said that you had a relationship with a man that was married and you took him, paid him all that money, went on them lavish vacations. Because I don't know who in the world go on 6 to 7 vacations in a year. Because who in the crap run the DA office if you doing all that vacating? So it's like, come on. And she just sitting here lying to the public like she always do. We're going to see what McAfee going to say about that because I thought he told us to stop talking about it in public. But hey, he probably going to let her get away with it because he don't have a backbone anyway. But like I said, thank you all for watching. Be sure to hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.